All right, good evening, everyone.
Good evening po, sir.
Good evening, ICT 32.
Good evening po, sir.
Okay, so for today's agenda, no pressure. This will be our first meeting and the subject call center basics. Okay, and we'll just setting up of expectations. Okay, so what's the subject all about? And why do you have this subject? So those things. Okay, so first things first, this is the course call center basics. Okay, and since it is indicated that every Saturday, it's actually online, right? Have you seen the schedule that was forwarded to you? Can you give me a thumbs up if you've seen your room assignment? Okay, so we'll be seeing each other face to face very soon. First time nyo ba face to face? Nakapag face to face ba kay Lassen? Can you give me a
Sa PE lang po, sir.
sa PE pa lang kayo nakakapag face to face? Okay. Wait lang ah. Palit lang ako ng background. So. Alright, so yun, class, hindi ba kayo natataka? Bakit meron kayong call center basics na subject? Or takang-taka kayo? Okay, so
Nagtataka po, sir.
yan, si Angelo nagtataka daw. Actually, nagtataka din ako paano nagkaroon ng ganun. Ching! Education then call center basics. Pero class, don't worry. Kasi, ganito yan. When you come to think of it, maybe you are wondering, we are education students and why do we have, call center basic subjects? Why? And maybe the rationale behind that is because, I'm sure there is a stigma of being a call center agent because even a high school graduate can become a call center agent, right? And you, a college graduate. But don't think of it this way. Remove the stigma because there are a lot of career opportunities in the BPO world. You can become a trainer, a quality assurance specialist, a team leader, okay, an operations manager. And so there are a lot of opportunities there, especially medyo related pa sa course na education, di ba? So the closest thing in the BPO industry for your course is to become a trainer. Okay, so you can become a trainer first, can become an agent. So of course, kapag meron kang background in the BPO industry, so college pa lang kayo, nag-aaralan nyo yun. Once you graduate, pag nag-apply kayo, di ba? Ano na kayo, OP na kayo. Overpower na kayo sa mga ibang nag-a-apply. So maybe after 6 months, if you don't want to take in calls, if you find it stressful, then apply for a position. They are always hiring, okay? Those positions always available. QA, trainer, okay, team leader, and those career opportunities. So marami. Kasi class pagka-graduate nyo, let's be realistic. Hindi naman kayo kagad mag-licensed teacher, di ba? So you have an option to pursue your teaching career as soon as possible. Since you don't have a license yet, most likely you will be teaching in the private institution, and the salary there is half lang yon ng pwede nyo maging salary pag nag-apply ka sa BPO industry particularly. And so of course, ang pipiliin nyo, pursue your teaching career, which the salary ranges around, 13 to 15K, or apply in a different industries. So your starting can ranging around 25 to 30K. those things. So almost times 2 yung difference. So of course, i-explore nyo muna in different field. So probably you'll have, you find it enjoyable in different field. Kasi pag naging teacher na kayo, most likely, that will be your career forever. Okay, even though you don't want to become a teacher. If the opportunity is being presented in front of you already, then, you know, ma-realize nyo, dapat pala nag-pursue muna ako ng ibang field. Kasi, bago ako tumanda dito sa teaching career ko. Yan nga, like ko sinasabi, class, the more you say na ayoko maging teacher, lalo kang paglalaroan ng tadhana na magiging teacher ka. So, ano nyo na, consider nyo na there is really a big chance that you will become a teacher in the future. Okay, so setting up of expectation muna. Okay, what are your expectations in the course or the subject of call center basic? Ano talaga, very bold yung subject, call center basics talaga, hindi naman ginawa iba, BPO industry immersion or something. Ano talaga siya, straight to the point, it's call center basics. So what are your expectations in the call center basics? Class, lahat kayo magsasalita kasi, call center basics to. Okay? Hindi pwedeng, titigan basics. So you really need to talk. Each session, everyone will talk. So walang. If you want to go first, you can just simply comment the word dibs, DIBS. Okay, in the chat box if you want to recite. So the question is, what are your expectations in the subject or course call center basics? Oh, by the way, sino yung mayroon ditong BPO experience? Kindly do as any reaction. None? So lahat kayo newbie? Wala. Okay. So Cheryl, you have an experience in the BPO world. So please share your experience. Cheryl and also Ramela have an experience also in the BPO world. So Cheryl, you go first. Ano yung mga experience mo sa BPO world?
Okay naman, sir.
I mean, what company, what account, how long?
So, ang first company ko is sa Teleperformance dyan sa Ortigas, Pasig.
Okay, so nakailang months ka doon?
Almost 1 year, but 11 months.
How about now? Do you have are you currently employed?
And now po, I'm currently unemployed, pero we have a future job na rin po this coming 23rd, I guess. And then, same, actually different company, pero magkapit bahay lang sila.
Okay, so concentrics.
Hindi pa. It's Carlon, pero malapit siya sa Robinson, Ortigas.
I see. Okay, so what's your account there in Teleperformance?
We actually handle finance account, credit card.
Okay, finance credit card. All right, so thank you, Cheryl. And Ramela, your experience in the BPO world?
Hello, rinig po. Ayun, ano po, from TP din po, Teleperformance for 9 months and currently unemployed. Healthcare account po yung hinawakan ko that time.
I see. Okay, so we have two who have experience in the BPO world. Now, since no one's volunteering, no one's typing the word dibs in our chat box, I'll just simply randomly call someone to, answer what are your expectations in this course or subject. So let's hear it from, yes. So Bien. Just comment the word dibs. Okay, so Bien muna. Then after Bien, it's Caitlin, since nag-dibs siya sa chat box. So comment lang kayo ng dibs para ano sa chronological or magkakasunod. Okay, go ahead then.
I'm audible po ba sir?
Mhm.
So, what I expect to learn from call center basics na subject po is yung basic principle po ng customer service. Katulad po yung how to greet customers, listen to their concerns, and resolve po yung kanilang mga issues. And paano po gamitin yung mga call center software and technology para matanggap po yung mga calls and matransfer yung mga customer and yung matrack po yung performance as a tawag dito, as a call center, ang tawag dito, agent. Yun po.
Agent. Okay, so thank you, Ben. Next is Kate.
Am I audible po?
Yes, Kate.
Okay. Yung sa akin naman po, nakagraduate po kami kahapon lang din ng TESDA po, call center din. So, ang in-expect ko na lang po ngayon is to gain more knowledge about yung po, TESDA. Kasi po, mas ma-train po kami. Ma-train po ako when it comes to yun nga po sa pag-handle po ng customer, yung para malaman ko kagad kung ano yung sasabihin sa kanila or yung mga ganun pong basics lang din ng call center po.
Nice. Okay, so meron ka ng very concrete background in call center basics. So nag-test lang. So I'm sure may enhance yung matutunan sa testing with this subject. Okay, so Vanessa.
So, audible po ba, sir? So, tulad din po ng kay Caitlin, kasama po kasi sila sa graduation po sa TESDA training. Then, gusto ko lang po, ang ina-expect ko lang po ngayon is ma-enhance pa palalo yung communication skills namin since tayo nga, future teacher, kailangan yon and kung paano natin i-handle lahat ng situations po, ganun po. Thank you.
Okay, so enhancement of what you've learned in TESDA. So maybe we'll upgrade it to another level, hindi na masyadong basic. So instead of you being an agent, we'll strive for you to become a trainer or quality assurance specialist or team leader already. Kasi, you passed the agent stage already. But of course, very few lang naman kayo sa TESDA. So sino-sino ba kayo nag-TESDA? Can you raise your hand?
Kami po ni Caitlin, Justin, Cyril, Rebecca, ako po.
Oh, that's very nice. At least, di ba? Kaya, ano na kayo? Semi-expert. Okay, so let's hear it from Doreen.
Sa akin naman po, aside po sa sinabi nila, yung communication skills po and multitasking and also then yung patience po. Kasi yung sa mga irate customers. So, gusto ko din po matutunan yung patience since lacking po ako sa area na yun. And then, yung teamwork and collaboration with one another din po. Yun lang po. And congratulations po sa lahat ng nag-graduate sa TESDA.
Okay, so that's true. Your patience will be really tested in this course or in this subject. So onset of the call, very irate customer again. Okay, so next is Lester.
Hello po, sir. Rinig
Yes.
po ako.
Yes, Lester.
Okay. So ako naman po, expectation ko po, since ako naman po, I don't have background or prior experience sa call center. So ang expectation ko po is to gain and develop po relevant skills and competencies as well as makakuha rin po ng information regarding call center para in the future po, if I ever decide na gusto kong pumasok sa PPO industry, ay alam ko po kung ano yung kailangan ko pong gawin. Ayun po. Maraming salamat po.
Okay. So thank you, Lester. And let's hear it from Gerald. Chantal.
Good evening po, sir. Naririnig po ako. Okay po, thank you po. So, I expect to learn a lot about on how to answer call po from customers professionally in a good way. And if may chance ba if scripted yung sasabihin mo or hindi. Ayun lang po.
Okay, so very good question. If it's not scripted, it'll be, I think, laborious on your side. I mean, to everyone's side. So let's say it's not scripted. Okay, so and someone will act as a customer, and most likely that person will act as a customer, probably probably me. So yeah, almost mga 1 versus 100 yung mangyayari. So most likely, scripted siya for the first part, and later on, we'll find a way to make it natural. So hindi, ano lang siya, first part lang siya magiging scripted. Then later part, ano na siya. Baka there are instances na, since hindi siya scripted, may tendency talaga na mentally block ka. Okay? Kung ano yung mangyayari. Kasi there are a lot of possibility of what is the concern of the customer. Okay, next is, so Chantal brought up the possible flow. Kasi call center basics to. Wala kayong mag-written exam, of course. Wala kayong pen and paper exam. Your test, your major exams will be, of course, mock call. So we call it mock call. Is guerrilla performance that you will do. And if you fail to do that, and of course, you will not, it depends on your performance. So it's really a performance. Next is Gerald.
Good evening po, sir. So, kagaya din po ng kay Lester, yung expectation ko naman po with regards to the call center basics po is to acquire new skills and knowledge when it comes to call center nga po. Kasi, kagaya nga po na if ever na gusto namin pasukin yung BPO industry, at least may prior knowledge na kami kung paano ito nagra-run. So, ayun po, sir.
Okay, super. Thank you, Gerald. Next, let's go with Rosar.
Hi sir, naririnig po?
Yes.
Okay po. So, meron din po akong call center. Nag-call center din po ako for 3 months. Kasama po si Cheryl. So, sa akin naman po is yung more on communication skills and how to drive the call while on call or while speaking with the customer po. Kasi minsan po kasi kinakain ka ng customer. So, mas alam mo kasi yung ginagawa mo dun sa call. So, dapat meron kang power para makain yung customer. Like, para siya yung matuto and masabi sa kanya kung ano yung kung tama ba talaga yung nandun sa niya. Yung, for example, yung call niya, ganon, tungkol sa ganito. Tapos mali pala yung pagkakaintindi niya. So kailangan mo siyang paliwanagan on paano siya papaliwanag sa customer. Ganun po.
Okay, so that's correct. So do not forget, once you are, in a call, that you are always in charge. Okay, no matter how it seems like a know-it-all customer that you have on the line, you are still the one who knows better than the customer. Okay, so that's correct. Don't let your customer eat you alive while you are on call, because you are still in charge. That's why you need to be confident in delivering the messages, because once they sense that they are more capable than you, then they will not listen to your advice. But still, that's correct. You need to take charge of the call. You are still the one who is handling the call. They are the one who need your help. Okay, so next is Vanessa. You're done, Vanessa, right? It's Jandy. Go, Jandy.
Good evening, audible po.
Yeah, pero malabo. Sige, go ahead.
Wait lang po. Hello po, sir. At okay na po, audible na po.
Yeah, much better.
Ayun po. So, ang expectation ko po regarding to this course po yung call center basics po is mag-improve pa po yung communication skills ko
Mhm.
in a professional way po katulad po na sinabi ni Chantal. And also, ina-expect ko din po na mag-improve din yung pressure, to handle pressure kasi po, hindi natin may iwasan yung customers na galit po at lagi may reklamo. So, ayun. Thank you.
Okay, so yes. So I shared the BPO checklist in your chat box, in the Zoom chat box. You can check that. But that's just a draft, a sample checklist, or you can consider that as a rubric of one of your performance tasks. So there are 20 items in there that you will have to, so I'll share it. I'll share the screen. So here I have the checklist. So it's just a 20 checklist. So very ano lang to, very straightforward. If you do that, then yes. If not, of course, no. And one yes means 1 point, and the equivalent grade is at the bottom. So once you got a 19 to 20 points, so that's an equivalent grade of 1. So if you miss 2 points from this, so you'll have a grade of 125. If you miss 3 points, 1.5, and so on and so forth. So this is the checklist that we will be following. So what's inside this checklist? Of course, very easy. Opening spiel. You just need to greet the customer. Okay, so it can be, you can change your name. So thank you for calling Amazon. So let's say your Amazon is your account. So you can change your name if what's suits you well. So you can say, for example, me, my nickname as an agent is always Ash, because it's very easy to pronounce. Thank you for calling Amazon. This is Ash. How can I help you? So that's an example of an opening spiel. Okay. And assurance, we also have that. And I will not explain everything here because we'll be talking about this as we move along in the semester. So assurance, what is assurance? Ito yung sinasabi ni Roser, kabang nagsabi nito, Maria, na dapat hindi ka magpapakain ng buhay sa customer mo. Kasi if you give them a proper assurance, okay? So you reach the right person to assist you with your concern. Okay? So yun pa lang na they reach the right person. They will not be hesitant to listen to your advice, especially if it's a tech support concern. So empathy statement, we'll learn about that. And paraphrasing, okay? You need to paraphrase what's the customer's concern. So if you miss the paraphrasing part, the impact of this is also, it seems that for the customers and they will think that you don't understand their concern fully. But if you paraphrase it, the customer will have an impression, okay, Gerald knows exactly what I'm talking about because he can paraphrase my concern. That's why it's very important. Heads up about the process. If it's too complicated, you will not just attack right away. You'll ask them, do you have a pen and paper or something like that to take note of the concern, or you have a laptop or a tablet or phone, etc. to begin the process. So pinaprime niyo yung customer. You are priming them to follow through, to the process that you are about to go to. Effective probing. So I will also teach you on how to effective probing. Okay, it's called the funneling technique. So ano sa Tagalog yung funnel? Anyone from the class? Are you using funnel in your kitchen? The funneling technique? What's that? Do you use funnel? Do you have funnel in your kitchen? None?
Ayun po sir yung sala, pansala.
Or embudo?
Ayun.
Diba? Embudo. Kaya tinawag siya na funneling technique. Kasi pansinin yung embudo. Diba? Pag binabuhos ka ng maraming information doon, yung maliit na lalabas. So, very general, then specific. So, funneling technique, probing technique. Okay. Yung process ni Sherlock Holmes, Detective Conan, diba? So, pag nanonood ka ng episode ng Detective Conan, pagpasok ni Conan sa loob ng isang kwarto or building, that's very general doon. Little by little, through funneling, through probing technique, then to be able to identify which is which. Okay, so that's called funneling or probing technique. And ito, very easy lang naman to. Script to, confirming if there's nothing else. Is there anything else I can help you with? So, simple lang yon pero crucial yon, di ba? Parang ano yan, mga ex-crew dito ng mga service crew, fast food chain, di ba? Parang script lang siya, pero pag na-miss mo, pwede siyang terminable offense siya. Di ba? Pag hindi ka nag-offer ng peach mango pie sa Jollibee, then nasaktuhan, mystery shopper pala yung bumibili. Then hindi ka nag-offer ng peach mango pie. Pwedeng last day mo na yun, kaagad. Because you missed to read the script, kahit na feeling yung nonsense lang yun. Pero that's very crucial. So confirm if there's nothing else. A recap of the call. Okay. Some are not doing this to save the handling time or AHT, but for us, we will do this. Okay. So, doing the extra mile, we'll learn more about that. Closing spiel. So if there's an opening spiel, then there's closing spiel. Again, this is Ash. Thank you for calling Amazon. Have a great day. So as simple as that. Next, part 2. This is more not very apparent, but you can gauge this during the call. So genuine interest. Are you really? Do you have the interest to really assist the customer, or you are just simply saying those things for the sake of saying it? So it sounds so robotic, not natural anymore. Active listening. Okay. Self-explanatory. Is there any instances na ulit yung sinabi ng customer kasi, preoccupied ka na lunch na yung nasa isip mo, then 3 times mo nang tinanong ng customer, can I have your landline number again? So what's the last 4 digit again? Can I have that number again? So yun. So active listening, then confidence. Okay. So you'll know it when you hear it. You are really confident. And no unnatural mannerism. So dito papasok yung mga feelers. Different feelers. Such as, can you give me an example of feelers? Anyone? Can unmute if you want to answer. Example of feelers. What's that?
Magaling po.
Correct. So that's correct, Kate. So arms, the arms and ums. So those are example of feelers. Pinakamatinding feelers ko is ano. Yun, pwedeng pumasok yun sa ano. Sa professionalism. Because, professionalism, any curse word or, you are so perky during the call that you are saying, yes sir, pack the nerve. You're saying those things, and we assume that your customer is foreign and they don't understand. What are you saying? What's pack the nerve? So those things. Very self-explanatory naman to. No unnatural mannerism. HT, each practice we have, each exam will set designated HT. Then the product knowledge, we'll talk more about that. Product knowledge. The rapport, okay? Kahit very simple rapport lang. Kailangan present yan. Okay? So, can someone give me an example of rapport here? Ano yung mga sample rapport during the call sa tingin niyo? Ano yung pwede nyo i-rapport sa customer? Anyone? Any example of your rapport? Come on, class. How was your weekend? Okay. That's correct. How's your weekend? Okay. How's the weather there? So those things. Pero wag yung tatanungin, are you alone? Are you currently alone in your house? Para criminal. Okay. And of course, rapport lang, to loosen up a bit. You don't want to be talking to your customer the whole time and you are being so tense, di ba? Kami kaka-rapport namin na dami namin nakikilala. Ay, ano lang, rapport sa kabilang department pala. I remember my first account sa UK account siya. So, it's called TalkTalk Mobile. It's a UK mobility account. And sponsor nila yung X Factor. So before, ano sila? Sponsor ng X Factor, One Direction. And merong certain department dun sa account na yan na sa India, pino-forward. Then, kakaraport namin sa mga agents sa India, and kilala na namin sila. Sila Ashika Chunilal, dun sa kabilang department. But that's a different kind of rapport. Rapport yun sa colleagues sa ibang bansa. But, yeah, that's correct. How's your weekend? So there is there a baby in your house? Mga very simple rapport. And professionalism. Okay. If galit yung customer, huwag kayo din magagalit. Diba? Pacify the customer and huwag nyo i-match yung galit nyo sa kanila. Then, of course, the tone and the clarity. Okay. Not necessarily you mimic their accent. It's not necessary. Okay. So especially in UK, they don't actually appreciate if you do the UK accent, the British accent with them. They just appreciate the neutral accent. And it's very difficult to talk to British people because they have a very different type of reference. But for example, yung ano nila, yung letter Z nila, it's Z. Okay, they will never pronounce letter Z as letter Z. It's always Z. Okay, RAZ. And also, very weird, some British people are saying the zero as not. So if you want to give your number, it's 1 not 1 2. Kasi 0, diba? It's not 1, so it doesn't have any value. So not, NOT, not. Diba? Weird. 1 point not. So yun yung 0 nila. No. So that's a different type of cultural immersion. But we will focus more on the neutral accent, the American accent, more on American culture. So there, class, in the BPO world, there is actually 3 things that you need to balance. First is the soft skills, the hard skills, and sometimes minsan pumapasok yung product knowledge, hard skills, but for the sake of clarity, we'll just need to separate those things. So soft skills, your hard skills, and the product knowledge. Product knowledge, it doesn't make sense if you don't have any call center experience just yet. Okay? So ito yung tinatawag sa circle sa BPO industry na account mo. Yun yung product knowledge. Account. For example, someone who have BPO experience and yung account niya is, it can be anything from Amazon, can be from AT&T, Verizon, yun nga, TalkTalk Mobile, yun nga, yung healthcare, your finance, the billing. So different types of account. Pwedeng Comcast, pwedeng Microsoft, pwedeng Sony. Depends on the company. So yun yung product knowledge. Product knowledge yung account. So pag may kilala ka na yung account niya is Amazon, so 10 years na siya nag-work sa Amazon, malamang yung product knowledge niya, kahit pagbaliktad-baliktad rin yung Amazon, alam niya na yun kasi yun yung account niya. Yun yung product knowledge. Then yung hard skills naman, ito yung mga about your navigation, your technical skills, navigation. You are very familiar with the specs, if it's 4K, the computer, different types of plug, HDMI to VGA connector, the speed of the internet, okay, the ROM, the RAM, different types of hard skills, okay, very technical, okay, and yun yung hard skill. Then soft skills, of course, also talks about your attitude, the way you handle your patience, the call, with your interaction, your interaction with your colleagues. So I'm sure you know what soft skills is. Okay? So yun, yung tatlo yun, ibabalance nyo yung tatlong yun. So, kung puro soft skills ka lang, then pleasant nga yung interaction mo with your customer, with your colleagues, pero hindi mo naman sila na a-assist ng maayos. So hindi rin effective yun. Pag puro technical skills ka lang, wala kang human interaction with them, then it will also very difficult for you. Malamang papatawag ka ng HR, hindi mo rin makikip yung work mo. So balance talaga yung tatlong yun. Soft skills, hard skills, and the product knowledge. Okay? So may tanong ba kayo, class? About anything that you are curious about? None? Actually, I have here some sample output from my previous class. So do you want to listen to them just for you to have an idea? And while you are listening to that, I will take a look into the very good question. Wala naman kayong aaraling account. Hindi naman kayo magte-take ng calls. So don't worry. Kung may account man, scripted yun. Okay? So don't worry about the account. Pag-aaralan din soft skills at hard skills. Kung account, that's the least of your worry. Kasi wala naman kayong wala naman kayong i-assist na actual customer. Okay? So yun, while you are listening to the sample output, check the checklist so that I can so that we can discuss what they did and didn't during the sample output. Okay? So can you give me a thumbs up if you are ready to listen to one of the output? Check nyo yung yung checklist while listening to that so that we'll have a fruitful discussion. Paste natin sa YouTube Premium para walang ads. Okay, so kita na.
Good evening, valued customer. Thank you for calling Amazon. You're speaking to Katie's Gatbunton. How may I help you today?
Hi, I'm Danica Gabriel. You may address me by my surname Gabriel. I just want to inquire about your services.
Sure, Miss Gabriel. Be assured that you've reached the right person to help you with that. So may I ask, what particular services of us would you like to know?
You see, I lost my job during this pandemic, and along with it is my source of income. So I was thinking maybe I can sell old stuff online with probably not less than 30 items for now. And if it works out later on, I would sell homemade bookmarks as well. So I would like to use Amazon as my platform. So please, I want to know more about being a seller in Amazon.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your job, ma'am. If it were to happen to me, I would be very sad and maybe like you, would like to get a job in another way. But that's very wise of you, ma'am. But first, please let me repeat your concern for some clarification. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, you want to be an online seller, more particularly to become an Amazon seller to sell some old stuff with not less than 30 items. And because of it, you would like to know more about our services regarding becoming an Amazon seller. Is that right, ma'am?
Oh yes, you got it right. I was wondering how I can become an Amazon online seller. Would you please walk me through that?
My pleasure, ma'am. This will be quite a long walkthrough, so please bear with me. So first, to become an Amazon seller, you have to create a seller account on Amazon first. And to create a seller account, let me tell you the steps. First, you have to go to our website, which is the services.amazon.com, or simply search Amazon Web Services. Second, after you enter the official website, you scroll down the page and below the heading, you'll find the button which says Become an Amazon Seller, and just click that. Next, you'll find option for the Amazon seller plans. So that is the third step. You have to choose between those two seller plans, the individual or the professional plan. Once you've chosen between the two, the fourth step is to enter a valid email and your desired password for the account to the window that will appear. When you are done, click next. And this is the first step. This is the fifth step. Once the second screen appeared, it will ask you to enter your one-time password, which will be sent to the email address that you provided. After you have added the OTP, just click the button which says Create your Amazon account. The sixth step is to enter several personal details. And the last step would be after you click the Confirm button, a new screen would appear. And if you enter the right address, Amazon will send a postcard in that address, and along with it is your verification code. When you receive the verification code, all that is left to do is to enter the code provided into the space which says enter the code below and click next to finish the process. Once you are done, you are in. So is there anything that is not clear, Ma'am Gabriel?
No, everything is perfectly clear. But can you please tell me more about the professional and individual Amazon seller plans? Is that right?
Yes, ma'am, that's right. Glad you asked that. So I remember you mentioned about selling old stuff, not less.
Hello po?
I'm sorry po, sir. Unstable po yung net namin. Sorry po.
Okay lang. You can pick up where you're left. No
Okay
worries.
po.
It will
Maraming
not
salamat po,
affect.
sir. Sorry po.
It's fine. No problem.
Yes, ma'am, that's right. Glad you asked that. So I remember you mentioned about selling old stuff, not less than 30. And if it works out, you'll sell a homemade bookmark. Is that right, ma'am?
Yes, that's right.
A homemade bookmark. That is very interesting, ma'am. But let me proceed with your question. So selling products with not less than 30 will still be covered by the individual seller plan, which sets the limits of selling a 40 items per month. But if you want to add in your homemade bookmarks and will exceed the 40 limit, the best plan for you is the professional plan.
Okay.
Individual plan is free, while our professional plan will cost you $39.99 per month. But be assured that you have the best possibility to save up more money if you sign up to our professional plan, since our individual plan will require you to pay 99 cents per item fee when an item sells. Aside from that, with professional seller plan, you are with incentives. You are eligible to receive promotions, gift services, and other special listing features. And you can even grant access rights to other users. And that is just some benefits you can get from being a professional seller plan subscriber. So if I may suggest, professional seller plan would be best for you. And at the same time, would be very beneficial to your starting business. So is there any part that is unclear, ma'am?
No, you've been very clear and informative. I've learned a lot from that. I'll ponder about your suggestion. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, ma'am. So is there anything else I can help you with?
Nothing. All of questions of mine has been answered.
Hello? Okay, ma'am. Please allow me to recap, ma'am. You've been thinking about becoming an Amazon seller and wanted to know more about the steps in opening an Amazon seller account, to which I've listed to you. And you also asked about the two seller plans, which is the individual and the professional plans, to which I highly recommended choosing the professional plan for you. So is there anything you would like to know more about?
No, I'll be thinking of your offer and discuss it with my family first. So let me get back to you after I have decided. And about your suggestion, I think that's a great idea, so I'll be considering that. Thank you.
Hello? Dan?
Hello?
Wala, nawawala ka. Okay, I'll continue. So, hoping to see you with us soon, ma'am. Would be very happy to be one of your customers with your homemade bookmarks. So, if you wanted to know more about the Amazon services, just call with the same number or visit us in our official website, services.amazon.com.
Happy to hear that again. Thank you very much for this. So informative call. And I'll call as soon as we have made a decision.
Our pleasure is all mine, ma'am. Again, this is Kadis from Amazon. Thank you for bringing your business with us. Have a great day. Bye.
All right, so here, let's just simply let me just change the question. What do you think out of the 20 items in the checklist? What do you think is the most challenging part? What do you think that you need to pay attention to? If you want to answer, you can comment dibs in our chat box. Of course, you can say that's the easiest part of the checklist is the opening spiel. Okay. And what is the most challenging part in the checklist? Dibs. It's actually dibs. Vanessa. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, AHT po, sir.
Yung alin?
Yung AHT po.
Okay. So, nga naman. Pag AHP, pwede ka i-call out ng workforce. So, calling, Urban Andre, you are currently 20 minutes on your call. Please wrap it up or ask your team leader to assist you. So, yun. Tama, AHP. So, AHP. Anong hack, Miranda, Jandy? Anong hack? Marami tayong jargon sa BPO world.
yung ano po, heads up about
Okay. That's up about the process. Oh, yun. Challenging yun. Kasi it's too easy to attack right away. Sobrang dami ng process, di ba? So, one example, that's a good example for a product knowledge. Kasi sa Amazon, merong 2 tier for seller. Okay? So, one is individual. Walang subscription fee yun. Walang monthly subscription fee. Pero, you are only allowed to sell around 40 items. 40 items lang yung pwede mong ibenta sa individual subscription. Yan, free yun. Then, merong professional, which will cost you $40, $39.99. And unlimited yun, kahit ilan pwede mong ibenta. Ang catch lang doon sa individual, pag nakabenta ka, merong $1, ibabawas si Amazon doon sa benta mo. So, kung iniisip mo na mas marami kang ibebenta, then, of course, mas sulit pa rin yung professional kahit $40 per month yung subscription fee niya. And you need to gauge, okay, what is the perfect subscription for my customers that I'm talking about. That I'm currently talking right now. So, yung customer mo, ano yung perfect tier sa kanila. So, doon papasok yung product knowledge. Of course, probing din. Kailangan identify ano ba yung balak nito, temporary ba to, permanent ba to, or dahil lang sa, nagsisimula pa lang siya. So, i-advise mo muna siya to subscribe to individual subscription. So, yun yung product knowledge. So, again, you don't have to stress yourself about product knowledge because you will not be focusing that much for the meantime kasi wala pa namang assessment. Pag may assessment na, doon nyo lang pag-aralan yung product. Okay, so yun yung pinaka mas hindi carry over na part ng pagtatrabaho sa BPO industry. Kasi yung hard skills, soft skills, carry over yun. Pero yung product knowledge, bawat company, bawat account, paiba-iba yan. So may pag-aaralan ka na naman, sobrang dami. So yun yung nakaka-stress, product knowledge. Diba? May magkamali ka lang ng kaunti, ma-advise mo na sila ng iba. So yun, it's very also challenging. Okay, so heads up about the process. What else you want to add about the most challenging part of the checklist? Okay, sabi ni Angelo, it's confidence daw. Okay, that's one. And let's hear it from so assurance daw, lalo na pag IELTS customer. So paano nyo sila makakonvince that you are the right person for the job? Diba? That's why they are hiring. So don't worry, I'll fix this in no time. You reach the right person. Yeah, professionalism, you have no choice. As if naman you can retaliate. You are not allowed to retaliate. But you can warn them, diba? And clarity, that's correct. Clarity. And there are instances na you know the right word, but it comes out wrong. For example, yung quiet versus quiet. You know the difference. But when you are in a rush, you are in an adrenaline while talking to the customer. You want to say, it's quite nice, but you are pronouncing the word quite as quiet. It's quiet, nice. It's two different words. And also the sometimes very simple mistake that you know for yourself that you are immune to that mistake because you are doing it for too long. Example, you keep mentioning the word sir, even though you're talking to a man. Something like that. Very simple, but mas mabilis mag-process yung bibig mo. I mean, yung utak mo kaysa sa bibig mo. Kung ano yung sinasabi mo. Even though in a normal day, you will not usually make those mistakes. The recap of the call. Oh yeah, malakas makahatak. Some are not doing that, but for beginners, it's advisable to do the recap. Okay. So, ano yan, it's better that you know how to recap than not. Okay. Paano ka ba, hindi mo pinag-aralan yung recap during your beginner phase. Then suddenly pinag-recap ka. Diba? It's better that you know it and not need it than need it and not know it. Right? Okay. And what else do you think is the most difficult part dealing with high-risk customers? None anymore? Okay, I'll have another sample pa. So later, don't worry, class. I'll share the rationale why we have this activity in our first day of meeting. So here's another one. Are you ready to listen to this? Can you give me a thumbs up? Right. So don't worry, guys. Pare-pareho tayo hindi pa nag-dinner. Lahat tayo gutom na. Pero pwede naman kayo kumain habang nakikinig. Pero pigilan nyo lang. Malapit na tayo matapos. Okay, here it is.
Pleasure is all mine, ma'am. Again, this is Kadis from Amazon.
Call as soon as we have made the decision.
Hi, my name is Kadis, and I have a question about my bill.
Okay.
Danica.
Pasensya na po.
No problem. Go ahead.
Apo.
Thank you for calling Verizon.
Okay,
My
ma'am.
name is Danica. How may I help you today?
Hi, my name is Kadis, and I have a question about my bill.
I would be glad to answer any question that you have about your bill, Kadis. May I know what your question is?
So it goes like this. I have already made the payment for last month's bill, but as I check my account today, it says there that I still have a total balance of $125.23. Where did this balance come from? What's going on? I'm really upset right now. I mean, $125.23 is a big amount, and I am sure I paid for last month's bill.
I can hear that you are really upset, and I totally understand. I would be very upset if that happens to me too. But no worries, you reached the right person. I'm here to help you correct your total balance. So if I'm not mistaken, you wanted to know why you have a large balance amounting to $125.23, when in fact, you already paid your last month's bill. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, Kadis, I understand. Let me first check your account and let's go through this together, okay?
Okay, please do.
Do you have a copy of your bill right now?
Yes, I have it with me.
Okay, that's great. May I please have your full name and account number?
My full name is Kadis Gatbunton. Kadis is spelled as Keidis, while my account number is 123456.
Thank you for that information, Kadis. Let me just pull up your account. Please give me a moment. Okay, so here it is. Let's go over your bill together and see the difference. Is that all right with you?
All right then.
Okay, so upon checking your billing statement, it states here that your actual balance is not $125.23, but it is actually $61.03.
Maria, I'm looking at my bill right now, and I can assure you I am not mistaken. It is still $125.23. What's happening? I'm really lost here.
Okay, so here's why you're still seeing $125.23 on your account. The payment of $61.03 to cover your last month's bill was already made, but it's still not reflecting on your system because it takes time. Now, what you need to do is wait for 24 to 48 hours for it to reflect on your online account. And after that, you'll see the change in your balance.
Oh, that means I don't have to pay $125.23, right?
Yes, you got it right.
Oh, that sounds good. I understand now. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, there is. Could you give me a detailed breakdown of my government and Verizon surcharges?
Of course, Kadis. I would be happy to do that for you. But before I start, I just want to let you know that there will be lots of number figure in this one. So please don't be confused with them. For your government surcharges, it is composed of DCE 911-311 fee, which costs you 76 cents. DC local telecom and cable tax surcharge for $3.22. DC public rights of way fee for $3.99 and federal excise fee for $1.18, which totals to $9.15. As for your Verizon surcharges, it is composed of recovery charge, which costs you $4.04, and federal universal service for 72 cents, which totals to $4.76. That's all.
Oh, I understand. Thank you, Danica. I really appreciated it.
You're very welcome. So let me just recap everything. We have talked about the $125.23 on your total balance, and we resolved that by confirming that your actual balance is $61.03. But you have to wait for 24 to 48 hours for it to reflect on your account. Also, I gave you a detailed breakdown of your government and Verizon surcharges like you asked.
Thank you very much. You have been very helpful in understanding today.
You're very welcome. Have I addressed all of your concerns today?
Yes, you have.
Okay, that's great. So, if there's any further concern, just call us again with the same number or just kindly visit us in our official website, verizonwebservices.com. Leave a message regarding your concern and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Malinaw ba, Arbs?
Okay, for that part, let's rephrase the question. What do you think that they did well and they think that things that they did differently or they can still improve? Anyone? What are the things that they did well and didn't? Okay, Angelo.
So yung na-observe ko po dun sa pangalawang mock call po, mas malinaw po yung ano po nila, yung pag-backread po nung ano po. Kasi yung pag-summarize po nung call po, yung ano po yung problema. Ginawa niya po yun dun sa first problem po. Tapos, doon naman po sa last part, inassert niya po yung caller na ano po, na sinamarize po nung agent yung ano po, yung caller na sa sa buong nangyari po dun sa pinaka-call. From start to finish po. Kung ano po yung na-resolve, tapos ano po yung na-provide na service po. Tapos nagtanong din po si caller po, si agent po kung meron pa po bang yung last sentence po. Meron po bubos lang kailangan yun. Ayun po. Ayun po yung malinaw at maganda po sa second one.
Okay, kasi mas naiintindihan natin yung nangyayari dun sa second call. Especially, it's a very simple call kasi it's a very simple concern. Okay, they made the payment after the bill was generated. Okay, I mean the bill was generated already when they made the payment. That's why The payment that they made did not reflect just yet in their bill. That's why they are shocked. So what's happening here? I already paid this, why it's still reflecting? So yun yung explain ni agent. So, parang ano yun, mini heart attack. Diba? Pag nakita mo laki ng bill, ay bayad mo na yun. Kaya mas nakaka-follow tayo dun sa second concern. And so John, this that you did well and recapping the call. So good probing also. Okay. So yes, Gerald. Dave. John Dave. Ikaw muna. Okay, go Gerald.
Rinig po ako, sir.
Yes.
Sorry po. Yung napansin ko naman po doon, yung pinakamagandang ginawa po ng agent is yung sa empathy po, sir. So, alam niya na po kung galit yung customer niya. Parang yung sa empathy statement niya po doon, parang nilagay niya yung situation niya, kung ano yung nasa situation ng customer niya. So, parang sinabi niya po doon na if siya rin po yun nandun sa situation ng customer, alam niya rin po, ay magagalit din po siya, parang ganun po. So, parang yun po yung empathy.
Okay. So,
Para ma-feel ng customer na hindi lang po siya nag-isa, parang ganun.
so thank you, Gerald. Good observation. Okay, anyone else? Nona? Sige, mayain mo na yan. Baka mabulunan ka. Anyone? Okay, Lester, go.
Sir, I think po they did well yung sa heads up about the process kasi since mostly ang problem po is regarding payment. So, parang ni-notify po nung agent po na there will be a lot of numbers so it might become confusing. Pero parang to bear with them habang as they direct the caller to solve that problem na ini-inquire nila. Ayun po.
Okay, very good observation. So yun. Tama. Na ano yun. Kung hindi niya sinabi yun, minus yun. Walang heads up about the process. It's too confusing because there's a lot of numbers. Okay, good observation. And yeah, okay, si Dave, ready na si Dave. Go, Dave.
Sir, para po sa akin, nagustuhan ko po yung clarity po ng voices nila. Naiintindihan ko po yung bawat word. Lalo na po yung sa mga important parts na nililinaw ni caller po at saka nung ano po sumagot. And then, ayun nga po, nadama ko po yung empathy nung na naisiparating ng ating ano po,
agent.
Agent natin. Na kaya napakalman nga po kagad si caller po.
Okay, good observation. Okay, last na to, last output na itong paparinig ko sa inyo. And I hope everyone will have a chance to give their comment or their insights. Okay, last na to.
Good evening. You've reached Amazon's customer service line. My name is Arvin and I'll be handling your call for today. How may I help you?
Hi, Arvin. So I'm calling because I wanted to know the process in creating a seller account in Amazon.
Oh, that's nice to hear, ma'am. Rest assured that I'm the right person to walk you through the entire process. But first, may I ask your name first so I can address you properly?
Of course. My name's Julia Marie.
Okay, so I'll just repeat it so for us to be clear. Miss Julia Maureen. Hello, ma'am.
Hello? I'm sorry, it was a little choppy. Can you repeat that for me?
Okay. So, Miss Julia Maureen without any doubles, correct?
Yeah, that seems about right.
Okay, so Miss Maureen, in you want to create a seller account in the Amazon, correct?
Yeah, I was planning on selling some of my old stuff here because I kind of lost my job because of this pandemic. Yeah, it's been a rough year, but we gotta survive, I guess. Anyway, I'm planning to sell
Yes.
not less than 30 items to start. And if everything works out, I'm gonna start selling my homemade bookmarks. I would have checked the instructions in your website, but I figured that it'll be easier if I call you guys.
Uh, I'm really sorry to hear that, ma'am. I understand how hard it must have been for you. And it's good to hear that you're optimistic even with your situation. Let's work on
Thanks.
this together. For the process of signing up, which would take about a minute or two, you'll be needing your laptop or computer as the sign up process is done online. Uh, in addition, you can stop me if some parts aren't clear for you, okay?
All right. Okay, I'm in front of my laptop right now.
Oh, great. So let's begin. Let's start by visiting the site address service.amazon.com. Is that clear?
Yeah. Okay, just typing
Okay,
it.
so there you'll find a sign up button. You can click that to start. Then fill up the form on the first page and we'll proceed with that.
All right. Just give me a second to fill up this form. Okay.
Okay, take the time, ma'am.
Full name. Okay, thanks. All right, I'm done
Okay.
filling out the form.
Okay, so on the next page, you'll be given a choice on what type of business are you aiming to. For that, Miss Maureen, we have two different options, which are the professional and individual accounts.
Yeah, I was wondering what's the difference between the two.
Okay, so for that, if you'll be selling more than 40 products per month, then signing up as a professional is your best choice. Even if you are selling as a hobby and do not consider yourself yet to be a professional, this plan will help you save money since you will be charged a at least $1 less for each item. But if you're planning to sell on a smaller scale, maybe 10 to 30, signing up as an individual seller is also a choice. Individual plan is free, and for professional plan, it costs around $39.99 per month.
Okay. What do you suggest for my case?
So for now, Miss Maureen, I think you can try signing up for individual accounts since you'll be selling around 30 items, right?
Yep.
Also, you can always switch to professional account or professional membership after, knowing full well that your account might grow and sell a lot.
I see. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks.
No worries, Miss Maureen. Upon completing the second page, the site will ask for your one-time password, which will be sent to your email. This is to confirm all the details you've entered in the form and then finally create your seller account. Before we end, do you have any other concerns?
No, that's about it.
Okay, so as for this call, we have gone through your seller account sign up process, and I hope that I was able to answer all your questions. If you ever encounter any issue in the future, Amazon's mobile application has its FAQ board to immediately answer your questions, but know that customer service line is always open.
All right. Thank you very much, Arvin. You've been a great help.
It is my pleasure to be of help to you, Miss Maureen. Again, this is Arvin of Amazon Customer Service. Have a nice day and stay safe.
All right. Okay, so what do you think? Did the agent did well? And did it? Anyone? Lona? Miss Doreen, are you ready?
Hi sir, audible po ba?
Yes.
Sorry po, masyadong maingay lang po dito. So sa napansin ko po is, sa akin po wala naman po akong napansin na parang mali nila. So ang good lang po para sa akin is yung tono ng agent, so clear and nagbibigay siya ng assurance dun sa client niya na willing talaga siya mag-offer ng help and mag-process ng business niya. Ayun lang po.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm calling those people who are not yet giving their insights from the past 3 output. Go, Vanessa. So yung mga hindi pa tapos, mag-comment na kayo ng dibs para ma-dismiss mo na kayo. Okay? So that makabibigay ng insights. Go, Vanessa.
For me, okay, sobrang okay po ng mock call na yan since na-achieve po nila lahat ng basic call flow, lalo na mula sa opening spiel po, assurance, empathy, sa pag-probing, sa recap po, and doing the closing spiel po. All in all po, super ganda po ng call flow. Yan po.
Thank you, Vanessa. And si Bian.
Hello po, sir. Gusto ko po yung pronunciation ng mga words nila and clear po yung mga boses nila, lalo na po yung agent. So, nakinig talaga siya sa customer, nag-apologize siya sa inconvenience, also nag-offer din po siya ng help na pinaka-importante po talaga sa pagiging isang call center agent. And inisa-isa niya po yung instructions para magbigay linaw po sa customer. And nag-follow up din po siya to make sure na yung customer is satisfied po. And yun po, sir. Wala naman po ako napansin na kakaiba po.
Okay, thank you. And let's hear the insight of our, ex-BPO agents. Carmela?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yung mga mock calls po nila parang typical mock calls po na naririnig ko like before po nung training po namin and very great simulation po nung mga mock calls yung output po kanina.
Okay, so it seems like it's the real thing. Some after their mock calls, I'm asking them, I'm teasing them na pumasok na sa production floor. Mag-take na kayo ng calls. Ang gagaling yun eh. Okay, so Rosar, pero syempre wala mo tayong production floor. Imaginary. Rosar?
Sa akin naman po, sir, okay naman po. Although, hindi naman po kami nag-mock call nun. Diretso po kami sa call nung kami po. Like, hindi po talaga yung binigay po sa amin yung script. Pero may script po siya. Hindi naman po lahat ng script na nandun is nagagamit po pag nagko-call. Pero, yun din po yung thought niya. Pero kailangan po na meron ka din pong masabi. Like, hindi lang po binabasa. Then, yung mga ganun po ng agent, mga ganun pong mga sounds na minsan po nako-call out po ako or yung iba pong mga agents. Yun lang po, sir.
Yeah, madali pa yon kasi wala pang navigation doon. Walang navigation. And scripted. Then walang suddenly tatanong na hindi mo alam. So maganda pa yung flow na ganun. Pero in the real world, parang of course, ano pala yan? Okay yan kasi na-master ka na yung flow. Okay, so there class, you might wondering, first day pa lang sir, bakit may ganito na, di ba? Don't worry class, third year college na kayo, di ba? So malamang papasok na yung mga professional education subjects and matatakal nyo yung different approaches in teaching. So for example, there are certain ways to teach certain topics. It's either deductive or inductive. For, let's say, what we did here is we start with a specific. Okay. Pinakita ko muna sa inyo yung result, yung output, okay, of the subject. And as we proceed to the following months, we will discuss what's inside it. So specific muna, then general. So inductive approach yung ginagawa natin ngayon dito. Pinakita ko muna sa inyo yung output, yung results, then explain later on. Yung opposite naman nun is of course, in-explain muna. Okay, this is applicable more on the different theories. Explain muna. Then on the later part, ipaparinig sa inyo yung sample. Okay, or the results, the outcome. So yun yung deductive approach naman. Starts with the specific, with general, then very specific. Example, naalala nyo ba ng grade 7 kayo, class? Sa general science, first year high school, naalala nyo ba yung rock cycle? Yun ang nakakalala ng rock cycle. You know, volcanic eruption, then when the lava settled down, it becomes igneous rock, then some part of the igneous rock becomes, when it settled under the water, it becomes sedimentary rock. Then it melts because of the heat, will become metamorphic rock, then turns into lava again, then the cycle continues. Something like that, diba? So general science, kung naalala nyo pa. Yun yung rock cycle. Now, if you are a teacher, if your topic is rock cycle, if you want to teach rock cycle, there are two approaches to do it. So one approach, let's say teacher A. Teacher A does the traditional way of deductive approach. You start with general to specific. So teacher A starts with showing the diagram. Okay, so this is, assume this is a volcanic eruption. Explain the rock cycle. The traditional way of delivering the lesson. Explain it first. Then after explaining, the teacher will bring out realia. Realia is what you call the real thing from the real world. Realia. Then the realia is the different types of rocks. Okay. So distribute niya sa klase. Okay, so ito pala yung sedimentary rock, smooth. Ito pala yung metamorphic, major rock, igneous rock, etc. So after explaining the rock cycle, the teacher then distributes the different types of rock. So yung traditional way. That is the deductive approach. Now, teacher B. Teacher B used the inductive approach. So teacher B, out of nowhere, pagpasok niya ng classroom, without saying anything, distributed the rocks right away to the classroom. So the students are shocked. What's this? What's this, sir? Ito rock, ito smooth, etc. Nadama ng mga estudyante yung different types of rocks. Then, saka in-explain ngayon ni teacher yung rock cycle. Okay? So, teacher B does the inductive approach. He started with a very specific, the result, the outcome already. Okay? Before teaching the concept of rock cycle. So, si teacher B, suddenly, na-stimulate niya kaagad right away yung curiosity ng mga students, diba? So, nagulat sila ganun. Gusto nilang malaman paano naging ganun yung form ng rocks. So, yun yung approach ni teacher B. So, different types of lesson. It depends, okay? If it's more suitable for you to teach it the deductive way, the traditional way, or inductive way, show first the results, the outcome, and then explain as you move along towards the lesson. So that's what we did here. We did the teacher B approach, the inductive. I showed the results, the outcome first. So don't get overwhelmed na first day pa lang, makol na agad yung pinag-uusapan. So think of it as the inductive approach. Okay? Specific muna. Ito na yung results, outcome. Then we'll explain it as we go along. Okay? Got it, class? got our approach, the rationale of our lesson, of our session for today, our first meeting. Okay, so if you don't have any more questions, kindly open your webcam so that you can eat your dinner already. If you haven't yet while listening. Okay. So let's take a class picture. Come on, class. Open your webcam. Para di naman tayo magkagulatan. Next week, pag face na face na tayo. Okay, let's immersive. Oh, yan, di ba? Parang ano lang, training room. Okay, so open your webcam. And let's take a class picture. Okay, 1, 2, and harap sa camera. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Okay. So that will do it for today's session. See you all face to face very soon. Okay, good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Salamat po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.